I'm Alessandra Barrett, Special Projects Editor for the Journal of Commerce, and I'm at our 14th Annual TPM Conference in Long Beach. I'm joined by Noel Hacegaba, Deputy Executive Director of the Port of Long Beach. Thanks for speaking with me today, Noel.
Thanks for having me, Alessandra.
How is the growing focus on port productivity affecting the port at Long Beach?
Well, the Port of Long Beach is the premier gateway for trans-Pacific trade here in the United States, and so as you can imagine, we're ground zero for all efforts to improve productivity. And I can tell you that as the size of vessels continues to grow, there's more of an emphasis on making sure that landside efficiencies and productivity is improved. Just in Long Beach alone, it wasn't too long ago that the average size of vessels was about 8,000 TEUs. Just last year, we've been seeing vessels that are 10,000, 12,000, and even 14,000 TEU vessels coming regularly and calling that our terminals. With that, it's very important that the terminals, the truck turn times, the offloading of cargo is done as efficiently as possible. Thankfully, with our emphasis on productivity, we have already been recognized nationally and internationally. In fact, late last year, the Journal of Commerce recognized the Port of Long Beach as the most productive port in North America, particularly for our berth utilization. And we're very proud of that. But I can tell you that we're not going to rest on our laurels. We know that the bigger ships are going to continue to come. And with that, we need to do better in improving productivity and efficiency so that all of our stakeholders benefit from the advantages that these bigger vessels bring.
And in terms of infrastructure, how is the port addressing the issue of productivity head-on?
Several years ago, we looked out into the future, and we recognized that in order for us to maintain our competitiveness, we had to invest in our infrastructure. We are currently in the midst of a decades-long $4 billion capital improvement program. The aim of that is to modernize our terminals, our roads, our bridges, our railways, and our channels, so that in the years to come, the Port of Long Beach continues to offer superior service for all the vessels that call at our terminals. And I can tell you that we're spending about $2.5 million a day. That's a day. And that's just to make sure that our infrastructure, our bridges, our railways, our channels are in the condition that they need to be to accommodate these larger vessels and make sure that the movement of cargo is as efficient and productive as it can be.
Your capital improvement program is impressive. What else can be done to improve?
We figured out early on that the days of build and they will come are long past. They're behind us. We continue to hear from our customers that in order to ensure our competitiveness and their competitiveness, we need to build, we need to modernize, we need to expand, but we also need to put an emphasis on the systems that have to do with operations that allow the movement of cargo to be more effective and more productive. Just last year, our Board of Harbor Commissioners, thanks to their leadership, they established a committee of the board to look precisely at ways that the Port of Long Beach can improve productivity and efficiency. And the aim of that effort is to work with our stakeholders. The Port of Long Beach would facilitate a discussion with all of our stakeholders and explore and identify ways that we can improve productivity and efficiency in our terminals. And that includes everyone from our marine terminal operators, our ocean carriers, our truckers, the rail representatives, labor. Make sure that everyone's at the table, everyone's input is considered, and that way all of us can win together. At the end of the day, the success of every individual segment in the port contributes to the overall success of the port as a gateway and every partner in the goods movement system. So it's imperative that we continue to look at ways to improve the systems of operations in addition to investing what we're doing currently, $2 million a day in our infrastructure.
Thanks again for taking the time from the conference to speak with me.
It was my pleasure, Alessandra.
We've been speaking with Noel Hacegaba, Deputy Executive Director of the Port of Long Beach.